So, tell me about the victim. What can you tell me about her? She was in her early 20s, 24 according to her husband. Her sturdy build suggests an active and healthy lifestyle. She does seem particularly fit and strong. Yes, just like Zul and Fei. In fact, the similarities between them struck me immediately. They share a remarkable combination of beauty and strength. If the same man is responsible for these two killings, I see he's choosing his targets rather deliberately. What about the cause of death? All signs point to asphyxia. The killer most likely stood behind her and strangled her with some kind of rope or cloth, but alas, no sign of a struggle or the murder weapon. She was then cut open posthumously to facilitate the removal of her heart. I'd say she died no more than 3 hours ago. And the bloodstains? Any clues in the patterns? I'm glad you asked. The blood patterns themselves offer no revelations, but they do suggest her killer might be becoming more efficient. How so? Take a closer look. The large laceration in her chest has made her bleed profusely, which is to be expected, but unlike last time, the killer's left no bloody footprint behind. Lieutenant Ma won't get to practice his doodling skills this time. So our killer is honing his skills. Precisely. He must have used rags to manage the initial blood loss. Most of the blood you see here was likely discharged after he left the scene. That's gross. Thank you, Coroner Yao. Thank you. And what is this book? There's a book by her side. Well, I'm taking it. Is there anything else to examine here? Yeah. I don't think there's anything we can talk to the coroner about. So I don't think there's anything else here on the left-hand side of the screen. Nothing really here on the right-hand side. Nope, that's just land. Let's look at this book. A book on classical literature. The interior pages have been torn up. There's an inscription. It reads, "To my dearest beloved, may your days be filled with lovely words and even lovelier thoughts, Hai Feng." Once again, the killer exploited a personal item belonging to the victim's closest relation, in this case her relative. It's the same method used to coerce Zhu and Fei into surrendering to him. Both these young women were unusually brave and selfless. Few could sacrifice themselves that way. My intuition tells me there's something amiss. Why did they act so passively in the face of such a threat? Interesting. Well, we deduced that the book was used to coerce her, and we've got five more things to find here. What if I use this book on him? I found this book by your wife's side. What can you tell me about it? I gave the book as a present soon after we first met. I thought she'd enjoy it, as she had an obsession with classical literature. She often lamented the fact that as a young girl she wasn't permitted a proper education. It was only through perseverance that she taught herself how to read or write. She loved this book. Why would someone want to tear it up? It appears the killer knew enough about you and your wife to know what this book meant to both of you. Very strange. And I don't want to check out this crime scene anymore, so I'm leaving. No, I shouldn't leave until I examined the crime scene and inspected all the evidence. Oh, no. But I have. Do I need to look at everything? The second rose looks just like the first one. Lever. Uniquely shaped lever. Okay, is that it? I shouldn't leave until I've examined the crime scene. Okay, what about this fold in the rug? There's a noticeable fold in this otherwise perfectly placed rug. A note. Oh no. Another note from the killer. Another one of these killer's notes. Why is he leaving a trail for us to follow? Is this some kind of game to him? To those who obey, let prey be mine. I have no sway, but death's a line. Death shall align. How many are in his sights? Another pair of strange symbols. No hint as what they could mean. Different from last time. Those are not the same symbols as last time. So to those who obey, let prey be mine. So people who obey are his prey. And is that the last piece of evidence? Yes. Okay, so the game wanted to make sure I found that piece of evidence. That's very nice of you, game. That's very nice. A uniquely shaped lever. I don't know where it could go. What would possibly take a lever here? This walkway? Okay, it's the slot. Yeah, that slot must be where it is. Ma seems unsettled. Can I talk to him about anything? These killings put me on edge. My wife's worried for me, but I can't help but worry about her. I've arranged for her to stay with her parents until the case is resolved. Okay, let's use the lever. Grab the lever, use it in the slot. Perfect fit. See what the lever does. Wow! That's pretty awesome. I like that. And let's take a look at this. Oh man, there was a book about this, wasn't there? Weiqi? It's a stone table for playing weiqi. It's customary for scholars to learn the intricacies of this board game from a young age, but I'm a little rusty. Weiqi is played by placing black and white stones on the intersections of the board. I have no idea how you play this game. Okay. Looks like some kind of stone key. Stone key added to inventory. What does it say? Eternal ladder. This must be a key. Clue to finding the right combination for this board. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, so ladder is in white and eternal is in black. Let's find the key, which is back in the house. There's a book. I think it was on the right bookshelf. Okay, back inside. Okay, where's the particular book I need? Okay, maybe I just need to use this bookshelf. Weiqi, basic positions and tactics. Okay, great, great. Found it. Okay, now we're gonna leave. Okay, so this is ladder. All these positions, which ones are correct? So that's ladder. And then the clue said eternal ladder. So one must be eternity. Like rule of eternity. Okay, so let's go with the white ladder and then black eternity. Let's hope I can remember where the pieces are supposed to go for these two things. Hopefully I can look at it. Yes, I can. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so white's gonna be like that. So let's see. Okay, and then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just 4 in a row. Basically a diagonal row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if that's correct, then this one piece is going to be sticking out a little bit farther than the other one. Yep. Okay, so the black pieces are going to be rule of eternity. So that's going to be second from the top. 1, 2, 3 intersections left. So second from the top. 1, 2, 3 intersections left. I hope I got that right. Let's have a look. Yep. Okay, so there's one below it, and then it's sort of like a star, basically. And I'm already seeing that's not correct because then we have overlapping pieces here. The eternal ladder. I can't, like, use these two on each other. No, I cannot. Okay. So let's take another look at this. I don't know, that looks exactly correct, actually. With, this one, there's just one away from it. Yeah. Perhaps I just need to move it up once. I mean, that's gotta be it. I just made a mistake with, where it goes. Come on, let's get these pieces into place and then call an end to this puzzle. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well, in that case, I have no idea what I'm doing here, and I'm very, very sad. The end.